Hello friends, we are discussing chemical kinetics, and in chemical kinetics now derivation of rate constant of zeroth order reaction. Already I have discussed order should be 0, 1, 2, 3 or it should be fraction. Now we are deriving derivation of zeroth order reaction. So to derive any derivation, first we have to consider the general chemical reaction. After general chemical reaction, we have to write the rate law for that reaction. Then from the definition of rate law, rate of reaction, we can write the equation of rate. And from both the equation, now we will go ahead in detail step by step. All of you write with me, so then you will get easily this equation, this derivation. It is very easy if you understood little bit mathematics and little bit chemistry. So consider the general chemical reaction. Consider a general chemical reaction. General chemical reaction A to B. In this reaction, initially when time is 0, product was not formed, so concentration of product was 0. Let concentration of reactant at that time it was A, and at time t concentration of product let X, and already we have discussed from this value of X and from this value of initial value of concentration of A at time t, remaining concentration of reactant at time t, that is unreacted reactant, is A minus X. So for this general reaction by rate law, we can write rate of reaction is directly proportional to concentration of, here reactant is A and it is 0th order, so power 0, and that concentration also we have, so that is A minus X, so rate is directly proportional to A minus X raised to 0. But and again we can write, therefore rate is equal to K0 into that A minus X bracket raised to 0. It is concentration. But any number raised to 0, either 9 raised to 0, 99 raised to 0, or 99999, if you are writing 1000 kilometer, raised to 0 is always 1. So A minus X raised to 0 is 1. So therefore rate is equal to K0 into 1, because this whole bracket raised to 0 is 1, and therefore rate is equal to K0. So this is your equation number 1. Now we have discussed the definition of rate of reactions. So from definition of rate of reaction, rate is equal to, you write in terms of product, it is dx by dt, or if you are writing in terms of reactant and solving this, that also you will get dx by dt, that already I have solved in last video. So these are the two equations. Rate is equal to K0, rate is equal to dx by dt, where K0 is the rate constant for 0 order reaction. So that also note down here, where K0 is a rate constant or velocity constant or specific reaction rate of 0th order reaction, and we have to derive the derivation of this K0. That means in terms of K0, what will be the equation that we have to derive? So rate constant of 0th order reaction. Now these two equations are important, equation 1, equation 2. So first what we have done, we have considered the general chemical reaction, then applied rate law, then applied definition of rate of reaction, and we are getting these two equations. Now from equation 1 and 2, left hand side is what? Rate, here rate, here rate. So from equation 1 and 2 up to here, write properly, and then go ahead from equation 1 and 2. So these are the equation. Here it was there K0. So rate is equal to K0. So K0 is equal to this dx by dt. So this is equation, but I don't want this derivative. So how to remove derivative? It is very easy method. To remove derivative, we have to take integration, and to remove integration, we have to take derivative. So derivative and integration are inverse of each other. So for that, little bit mathematics we should know, and some formulae we should know. So if little bit mathematics is you know, then you can easily solve this one, and you can remove this one. So before starting this, same types of terms will take same side. So x will keep right side and remaining will take to the left side. Therefore, K0 into dt is equal to dx. So this is your right equation number 3. Now take integration of equation 3. Take integration of equation 3. So integration of K0 dt, but take definite integration. So for that, limit is important, and here dx. So definite integration in it, limit is important. T, how T vary? Initially time was how much? 0. And we are studying reaction up to which time? T. Here variable is x. Initially x is what? Concentration of product at time t. But initially how much product was there? 0. And at time t how much product was formed? X. So limit this way we have to decide. So this is your equation number 4. Now in this case you can take K0 constant. K0 is constant, and outside the integration we have to take common K0. So K0 integration of 0 to t dt is equal to 0 to x dx. Now apply the knowledge of integration. Integration of derivative, already I have told. Integration is 1 upon derivative. So this integration and this derivative will be cancelled, and integration of dt is only t, and integration of dx is only x. So therefore you can write K0 t, and I am writing in square bracket because we have to write upper limit and lower limit. So lower limit you write at bottom, so 0 is the lower limit, upper limit is t, right at top. And the integration of dx is x, lower limit here 0, upper limit is x. And we have to subtract upper limit minus lower limit. And the place, in this case, wherever the t we have to write value t and 0, and wherever the x, value x and 0, and we have to subtract that. So upper limit minus lower limit, t minus 0, yeah, here x, this x put here, then minus lower limit, instead of x put 0, so x minus 0. Therefore we are getting K0t is equal to x, and therefore K0 is equal to x upon t. So this way you are getting this equation, and this is important equation. So this is the final equation of the derivation. Equation 5 is the equation of rate constant of zero order reaction. Similarly, you can derive for first order, for second order, for third order, and for nth order. In this case, you see, this rate constant does not depend on initial concentration of the reactant. It depends on how much product is formed. Actually, in the rate equation also, rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant raised to 0. That means what? In zero order, rate does not depend on concentration of reactant. That is the meaning. And here also we are getting rate constant does not depend on the concentration of reactant, because A was the term, that A term is not here, or A minus X term is not here. That means rate constant or rate of the reaction of zero order does not depend on initial concentration of the reactant, and the equation, final equation of the derivation is K0 is equal to x upon T. So all the steps, just remember initially what we have done, we have considered the general chemical reaction A to B, then we have applied rate law, it was zero order, so we have applied rate law, then we have applied the definition of rate of reaction, then we have taken derivative, and to remove derivative we have taken integration. So this way we are getting equation of rate constant for zero order. So next video we will see derivation of first order reaction. Thanks to all of you. Have a nice day.